go. There she is. What's going on?
Oh, nothing, just a little bag of nerves. That's all.
I feel you. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be quick and painless. I promise
Yeah, we'll see. Okay.
you. So everybody, I would like to introduce to you Shakiara Barnette, aka Shook the Artist. And I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ask you a series of questions just to give everybody a feel of what we're gonna do on this live today.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you a series of questions just kind of learn more about you. Then we're gonna get into some fun stuff. I got some fun questions that I want to ask you that I did not send to you. So I want to know your genuine response from those. And then we're just gonna have general conversation at the end. And if anybody has questions or if y'all think of questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Definitely will be monitoring the chat. I can see everything that's coming in. So if you got any questions for Shakiara or any questions for myself, definitely put those in there. But yeah, you're the first guest of Black Friday. So round of applause. Round of applause. Can y'all put the clap hands in the chat, in the comments for me? Definitely appreciate you taking the time to kick off Black Fridays with me. So
of course, I'm honored.
Yeah, no, I'm honored. I'm the one that got the honor here. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. So yeah, tell the people. So who are you, just as a person, as a businesswoman? Who are you?
So I'm Shakiara, aka Shook the Artist. I am a wife, a future mommy, and a creator of really whatever I'm feeling at that point in time. I paint, I play with resin, I design shirts, I do graphics, I do whatever is on my heart. And it's been that way for quite some time now.
That's what's up. So you something like a young legend is what you're pretty much telling me.
You know what I'm saying? If you want to call me a legend, that's
So you talked about you being an artist, and I don't know if everybody can see it. You might have seen it a little earlier. She actually printed this shirt out for me, so she does a lot of different forms of art. Could you kind of break down the different types of art that you say that you do, or what do you categorize art as?
So for me, art is really whatever you are feeling at the time. It doesn't matter if you work with acrylic paint. Doesn't matter if you are just starting out with resin. It doesn't matter if you only do graphics. Doesn't matter if you like to draw in your little sketch pad from time to time. Art is art. And what I like to do is I got interested in doing t-shirts. I wanted to see my own designs on t-shirts. So I just kind of researched the different methods that people use to do this, and what I've fallen in love with so far is just my printable HTV and the vinyls, like what I did with your shirt. It's tedious sometimes. That was 4 different pieces there, you understand? All those colors, but it's worth it in the end because the result looks amazing. I don't want to do faded shirts or have to go through extra printers, breaking them down just to get the results that I wanted. I invested in myself and I got the, right tools for the job. But then I also love to do paintings. I got back into art or acrylic paint pouring. I got back or started researching how to do resin art, doing things like geos, working with crystals, working with glitter, if you want that for your home. It's just an expression of self. It's whatever I'm feeling at the time.
That's dope. I love it. I already told you I like your stuff, and I like what you've been doing and investing in the different mediums of art and kind of producing stuff. Because I just like stuff like that in general. I like t-shirts. I like art. I just like to express myself kind of through those things. However, I was not blessed with the talent to be able to draw or do things like that. So that's how I gotta express myself by buying stuff from y'all. So how would you? All right, so you kind of gave us a breakdown of what your business is and kind of how you do it. But what led you into it? Because I know you kind of got an interesting journey with art. But what kind of got you? I know more than the public, but what got you back into it?
So I've been creative from birth. My interest kind of went away from fashion design to more hands-on art, I guess you could say, because when I was allowed to do it at home in school, it became more of a chore to me. And then life got in the way and I was more into making money, working odd jobs, than I was feeding my passion. Mm-hmm. So I worked in places where I was miserable, you know, like we all have to do sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And it just hit me one day. I went in, I bought some canvases. I think I may have been inspired by my best friend too, because she had gotten back into her journey with art. And I did a little series, and I didn't even plan on showing anybody, but they took off and they all sold. And I was just like, whoa, okay. And it just sparked something back in me to get back to what it is that I love, because I felt good while I was doing it. You know, it came straight off the dome. It was fun to do. It brought me peace. It brought me clarity. And I was just like, okay, I need to get back to, you know, my roots. This is what I do, you know? I wasn't put here to work retail, Jesus. So I just had to get back to me, and it's really been a fun journey. And part of that journey is just playing with different mediums. So it's just what I do now.
What's the most fun part of it all? Like, do you really like the process of it all? Do you kind of like the end part where you like distributing your work? Like, what's the real like labor of love for you?
For me, it's while I'm working. So let's say for resin, sometimes resin has a mind of its own. So you can try to plot out what it is that you would like your piece to look like. But the beauty in it is that it's going to do what it wants. Like, okay, you might want this to shift, you know, some white color to shift to the right, and it's going to go to the left on you. And the result is still going to be beautiful. I just find it very comforting to just get the colors that I want and see them do their thing, basically. It's just comforting to put the paint on a pad or wood, or to experiment with different canvases. It's just, I don't know.
That's dope. I love it. I love to hear that. I love to be able to like kind of like get in the zone too, and just be like working on something, and then it's just like, you know, trying to figure it out. And once you find, like, it's so much more rewarding at the end. Like once you done figured it out, and you're like, all right, Jesus, I done made it through it. Now I can go ahead and get this person what it was that they was looking for.
Well, it's always funny to me too. I actually stopped taking commissions. Because it, you know, when I was doing commissions, it started to feel like a job again. And that's part of my issue. Like, I don't, you know, I want to do what I want to do, and I want to share it with you all. And if it inspires you or it moves you enough, then you will want to purchase or, you know, share or do whatever it is that you want to do with the piece too. So I don't really do it for the profit. I just do it because it feels good and I like to share it. And if it gets a positive response, then it's like, okay, go ahead and, you know, put in an offer.
Right, exactly. So speaking of that, that makes me think about kind of, because one thing that I want people to kind of get from this is, as a whole, is that, you know, it's not always sweet being a business owner or, you know, doing stuff for people, whether it's commissions or, you know, whatever it is that you're doing. So I want to ask you two questions in one. First, hold on, let me go back to a question in the comments. Somebody wants to know, do you have a Cricut, or do you have?
Yes, I do. Listen, my baby is right here.
Uh-oh.
Right there chilling.
She not playing. She not playing. So yeah, she got the Cricut.
Got the Cricut. We have a heat press. I have a Sawgrass SG400 printer, which is like a sublimation printer, and hella paint.
Hey, so basically, she rich, y'all. She done came up off the art game. She done came up off the art game, and she out here living lavish.
You say so.
But what I was gonna ask you was to kind of talk about what has been like your best experience since you've been doing your back into your artwork and then kind of selling stuff and making products. What has been your best business experience, and then also on the other end, what has been your worst business experience?
I think that my best business experience thus far was the response I got to my shirts for Juneteenth.
Yes.
I was not expecting all that action. It just really warmed my heart. And this is like prime pregnancy time, okay? Mm-hmm. I was exhausted. I was like sore, but I was like, I'm getting it done because I just didn't know y'all liked me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just like, whoa. Like, I think I did over 90 shirts. Mm-hmm. And even beyond the holiday, I still had people asking about the shirts, and I'm like, y'all are so serious. Okay. But that was just like the best feeling ever because it's my design that, shut up, Caleb. It's my design that I came up with, because a lot of people will buy them off of like Etsy, which, you know, no shade, no nothing. That's, you know, get it how you live, sis. But it was mine. Like, it was my baby. Like, all designs that I did came from me. And I weeded out the material. I printed off everything. I made everything happen. And it was just really rewarding because it was like, you can do anything now.
Yeah.
So that really was the best experience thus far.
Yeah, and I think that like I knew, well, first of all, it was a dope design. So I mean, at the end of everything, you gotta have a good product if it's gonna sell anywhere.
True.
So it was a dope design. I think that's what really drew people in. And then like when I was gonna support, and I'm like, oh, that shirt fire. I definitely need a Juneteenth shirt. Let me go ahead and grab one. And I like within our like not even friend circle, but just like the circle of people that we kind of know, like from around the city or in high school. When I started seeing like everybody popping up, like little kids had the shirt on and mom and daddy got the shirt on too. I'm like, damn. I'm like, okay, like she really like working with something.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's dope. It sounded like the way that it kind of like took off and projected. I know you wasn't expecting that at all. You probably was thinking, all right, I'm gonna make these shirts because I like them. I'm gonna get a little sales, whatever.
Okay.
When everybody
make like
down,
10, you know.
Yeah, everybody blowing down your line like, hey, look, I need a shirt. Like tomorrow, me and all 5 of my kids need a shirt.
Literally. I had one woman, first she started off with, I just want one. Then she said, all right, now my sisters and my brothers want one. Okay, now we need something for their kids. I said, okay, all right. People coming, that's fine. I got y'all.
Hey, you flooded the Juneteenth market and didn't even know it because like half of the people probably just found out what Juneteenth was this year.
True.
And they like, I want parts.
Exactly.
So you definitely capitalized on that.
What would you came say? Right on time.
Exactly. Ain't he good?
Ain't he? All the time.
What would you say is your worst business experience? And you know, please don't get no names. I know you're not, but you know, just because I know you're talking to me, but you know, the streets is watching. But yeah, what's your worst business experience? Because like I said, I want everybody to know it ain't all sweet. So.
It's not all sweet. I have not had anybody be outrageously complicated. Like, I have not had a terrible experience yet, though I know that those times can definitely come. And anything that is like a minor issue, I just like to take it and learn from it. So the only thing that I can really say was maybe like, ooh, was I had someone recommend a family member to me, and they wanted very specific paintings that were not in my style. And she just could not understand why I was telling her I'm not the person for that. Because I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want you to pay for something that you don't like. You understand? Right. So I'd rather send you to someone who is dope as hell at what it is that you're looking for. Mm-hmm. And she just, it wasn't registering for a while. But at the end of the day, I did send her like 3 other recommendations, and she ended up going with them, and there were no hard feelings or anything. But in that whole moment, it's like, dang, I don't want to send business away because that, you know, that would have been a nice little bag. But mm-hmm. if I know that I cannot deliver what you're asking for, I'm not going to do it. So yeah, I guess that would be the worst.
And that's so important too, because people don't realize that, you know, all money ain't good money. And that's something that I had to learn the hard way. And a lot of other people that I know that, you know, do things in or around the city or just in general, that, you know, it might be easy. You might need that couple hundred that you like, man, it's going to be a quick lick. But when you realize like what you really about to get, that's gonna come with that money, they're gonna work you like a dog, like, and they're gonna give you the biggest headache in the world. So
I mean, she didn't even get a painting from me, and she was already like, I had sent her an example of my style, and she was like, no, I need it to be this and the other. I'm like, listen, baby, I'm not the one for you. I'm so sorry.
Exactly. That's when I learned the phrase firing your clients, because it happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. You definitely got to be like, hey, look, this ain't even worth it. You go ahead. Like, you keep the money, keep the change.
Definitely agree.
Keep the change. So you, so like, thinking about the Juneteenth thing and kind of how that kind of took off, and then of course, like one of the reasons why I want to start doing this on Fridays is like the amount of awareness that we have, especially around Black community and then Black businesses as well. Why do you feel like, personally, why do you feel like it's important to support Black businesses?
I feel like our ancestors walked so we could run, right? So why wouldn't I want to expand on that? You know what I'm saying? I understand that we are still living in a time where everything is not fair for Black people, but we are much farther along than we were years ago, even 40 years ago. So my thing is, I want all of us to win. I want all of us to be represented in whatever markets. I will go out of my way to find a Black soap maker. I will go out of my way to find a Black supermarket. I will drive however many miles out the way to go to a Black beauty supply, because we just need that support. And I truly believe in that. Like with my own business, I want to turn this into something more so that I can pass it down to my brothers. I want to be their first job. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to sit in an office with some man that only sees their color or the twist in their hair and be judged by that. Because I know them and I know they'll work hard. So I want to be able to give you your first opportunity, and I want you to be able to pass this down like I passed it down to you. I think it all comes down to spreading legacy and, I don't know, man, just good fortune. Like, we should be able to be in different markets and be able to bring each other up, like, one by one, no matter how long it takes. And I'm just really here for that.
Ladies and gentlemen, Oprah Winfrey.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Let me see what else I got for you. What advice would you have? Well, first of all, let me say, everything you said was beautiful, and I agree with a lot of those statements and those sentiments. You got to do it for the ancestors, and then you got to basically do it for when you were an ancestor. Like
exactly.
that's the whole goal. A lot of people paved the way for us to do what we do, and we need to do our part, and then make sure that the next generation got a foot to stand on.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
And make it better for them. So I love that. What advice would you give to other Black businesses?
Okay, listen, I wrote this one down, okay?
Okay, talk to me.
I said, dreams are great, but you have to be able to put those dreams into motion. You have to be able to dream, plan, and execute, okay? Mm-hmm. Don't be afraid of setbacks, because 9 times out of 10, they're inevitable. You should use those as stepping stones always. Do not use those to hold you back from what it is that you want to do.
Amen.
Don't sleep on yourself either now, because I've done that before. Even with just like Juneteenth, I didn't think that sales would turn up like they did, and everybody's like, why not? So do not sleep on yourself, because the energy that you put out really makes a difference. And also be open to criticism, but don't be anybody's fool, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. You have to be able to take criticism and see how you can maybe better your business. But don't let anybody take you as like, don't let nobody little bro you, basically. Yeah. Because people will definitely try it.
Right. I'm big bro. No, you little bro.
Exactly. And then invest in yourself.
Hold on, say it again.
Printer.
Say it again.
Invest in yourself. It will be worth it in the end. This printer cost us, the printer was expensive, okay? But the printer has basically paid for itself already. Right. You cannot be afraid to take the steps to better you in your business. You have to be you can find deals. You can reach out to other people who, maybe they bought a Cricut and it didn't work out for them. Okay, well, since let me buy that off of you half off. Mm-hmm. That's fine, but invest in yourself. That is very important. You don't even know what the results would be because you didn't even start. You didn't even try. So dream, plan, execute, and invest in yourself. I think that's very, very, very important.
1,000%. 1,000%. I couldn't have said it better myself. Mm-hmm. Because you know why? Because I'm not you. I'm not that great.
Bye, Denzell.
So question is, so I'm gonna ask you a 2-part question. Mm-hmm. What's next for Shook the artist? What's next for you in terms of business? And then also, Caleb asked the question, how do you plan to continue doing what you do once the baby is here?
Oh, child. Let's just go back to the first question. What's next? I would really like to get a bigger space, and I would like to be able to start putting like banners and backdrops for people, because that's been huge, especially with quarantine, and people's events. And then I would also like to get a laser cutter, because like I'm just interested in so many things, but those two right there, I really, really want to get the ball rolling on. But that laser cutter, they do so much, and it's just sweet, and I just want it. Like, I could be cutting out, we paying whose ever company so much to do like name signs, and it's like, I could be doing that. I don't need y'all for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I would like to invest in one of those as soon as I can. Now with this baby, I'm a first time mom, guys.
Aww.
So I don't know. I mean,
your husband just joined the live, so don't say nothing crazy.
Hey, Zeddy. Girl, yes, I do want a glow forage. That price, oh my goodness. But I'm gonna get there. I need to work out some of the things that I have already purchased, and then it's up there. I promise. I'm getting one. But I don't think baby will necessarily stop anything. I'll take the necessary time to nurture, you know what I mean? But art is my passion, and I just don't see that going away anytime soon. So I may not take on like the large jobs that I had planned on before, just because it is just me. And if you have worked with vinyl and things like that before, it can be very, very tedious. And you know, she's crying over here and I'm losing my hair over here. I don't know how it's gonna work out. But painting can sometimes be very quick for me, and it's something I can just come back to. So I don't really see her stopping like the art side. We might just have to slow up on the other stuff for just a second, if that makes sense.
No, it do. It definitely do. So with the painting, are you like the last of the Mohicans? Because I know like the rest of your art friends, they be like, oh yeah, I'm done. I'm tapped out on the painting. So I'm just trying to see, like, within our friend group, are you the last of the Mohicans that actually still paint?
I think that sometimes life happens and we tend to get overwhelmed, or there's just larger issues at hand. So I'm not going to say that I am the last to paint. I just think they'll be coming back when they feel like it. Don't be putting me in the middle of stuff, Denzell. Look at these times. Why?
I didn't say you had to get that. I asked a simple question. Was you the last of the Mohicans? You could have said yes or no.
No. We're going to say no.
Perfect. All right. Hey, Brian, watch your mouth, man. You know, this is a family show, okay? Watch your mouth. But all right, so now it's time for the fun questions.
Oh, Jesus.
And so what I want to do is I want to get into this or that. This is going to help us be.
Oh.
I had the audacity to call me while I'm talking to you.
Okay, listen, where is the professionalism?
My fault. It's all right. So this is what we're gonna do. This or that. They call it this or that. I'm calling it pick one. So what I want you to do is I'm gonna ask you a series of questions, and you got to pick one. There ain't no substitutes. You can't make no changes. You can't none of that. You gotta pick one.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
I'm ready.
Hip hop or R&B?
R&B.
Nice. Pancakes or waffles?
Man, it's been waffles lately.
See, we was doing so well. It's the
waffles.
Do you prefer text messages or call?
Please text me.
What? I am surprised by that. I'm surprised by that. I thought
I don't like being on the phone. No.
What? Okay. Would you prefer to be in the library or the museum?
The museum. I'm not gonna do much in the library. Okay. Not gonna lie.
Oh, this is a good one. Love or money?
Give me the love.
Yeah, I thought you said give me the money.
I need the love. I don't know if it's the baby or what for right now, but give me the love.
Okay. I was gonna say you on here acting unusual. Rain or snow?
Oh, what? Rain or snow?
Mm-hmm.
Rain, I guess.
Okay. Understood. Would you prefer to read a book or watch a movie?
I can't say it depends.
No. No depends. You got to pick one. It's called pick one.
Oh, okay, sassy. I guess watch a movie. We movie fiends over here.
Okay. Shout out to y'all. Because y'all, I know y'all just built the theater in the crib. So
Goodbye.
it's all love. It's all love. Pizza or hamburgers?
Pizza.
Oh, you fancy. All right. All right. Since you like to make apparel, t-shirts or sweaters?
I got a thing for sweaters.
Me too. Love sweaters. Love a good sweater.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I knew I ain't make a mistake calling you.
Of course not.
Would you rather do business on the phone or the computer? Because I know some people that like love to do it, like they do everything over the phone.
I need to do it on the computer so that I can keep my paper trail.
So you're a smart woman. That's why you're a millionaire.
Goodbye.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Okay. No shame in that.
Okay.
Since you rich, gold or silver?
I like gold.
Oh, okay. So does
I'm not rich, people.
So
sorry.
yeah. So does our ancestors. See, that's you.
Oh
you in tune.
Goodbye.
You you in tune. All right, cats or dogs?
Dogs.
Okay.
Shout out to my dog.
Well, I know they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Money or fame?
Give me the money. I don't want the fame. Y'all can keep all that. That's fine. Just give me the money.
Okay. All right, this is the last one. Weird or crazy?
Weird people are fun. Crazy people get you in trouble. So I'll take weird any day. That's fine.
I love how you really like thought about this. And
yeah.
This is a logical breakdown that you had on weird.
There's levels to crazy too. I ain't got time for that. Just give me the weird. We'll vibe. It's fine.
Hold on. Break it down to me one more time. Weird. The difference between weird and crazy.
Weird people can be very cool.
Okay.
Okay. Just leave them. Let them do their thing. They're not bothering you.
Yeah.
Crazy people might get you into stuff, and I ain't got time for that. I'm a mother now. You understand? You can keep crazy over there. I'll laugh at what you. Me and the weird folks will just laugh at what you doing over there. That's it.
So, at this stage in your life, which one would you say that you are?
I have definitely grown from crazy, so I might just be a little weird now.
Okay.
I'm okay with that.
I love it. We love to see the growth.
Exactly, Chris. Crazy people get you locked up. Ain't nobody got time for that.
For real. Hey, crazy people go there. Weird people, they might do some crazy stuff here and there, but crazy people really go there. Like it ain't no ifs, ands, or buts.
Exactly.
Like they there.
Egan said I'm both because she's disrespectful, but I'm not. I promise.
And which one is she?
She crazy.
There you go. See, Speak on it.
She just flat out crazy. That's all.
All right. So what I want to do is field some questions from everybody who watching on the live. So if there's anything that y'all want to know, while we got Shakiara here, please ask some questions. If you got another pick one, as I'm calling it, ask a question. If you want to ask a business question, if you want to know more about art and like how she does her work, definitely want to take some questions. So while the questions coming in, I'm gonna ask you, what are some Black businesses that you like to pay for?
Kayla. Sorry. I actually have a lot of family who have businesses now too.
Okay.
So I have a lot of family that's into like body care, and it's like my cousin has creams and all these things for your face, and baby, they work. That's the kicker. You can, claim that your products work. But if I have used it and I know you lying, I'm not going to share it. Everything that I share, I love and it works.
Right.
So, Naturally Radiance, check them out. I love Brow Guides, eyebrow materials. No, I don't have them on now. I just look crazy. It's okay. But her products are amazing. Her spirit is amazing. You can also use her services, and she will get you snatched, honey. I promise. That's the Brow Guy on IG.
Okay.
Oh, it's questions. I'm sorry, Caleb. I ain't hiring nobody. Have you looked into some of the creative spaces in upcoming areas? Yes, I have. I cannot afford them, but I would love to do like an exhibit of maybe just one style of art that I'm focused on, like at the time.
That'd be dope.
So I've definitely looked, just don't know if I can afford it. But I would definitely be looking once this rolling mess, die down and do whatever it's gonna do, whatever they got planned for us,
Mm-hmm.
What painting goals do you have? Ooh, I'm not doing a statue, Chris. I do want to do a huge piece with a bunch of crystals. I just want it to be like absolutely gorgeous. I want it to get picked up by like a restaurant or something. I want it to be somewhere where a lot of people frequent and it can be seen and just beautiful and glitz and glam. Like that's just a goal of mine. I know you said you were tired of work for other companies, but what is that? I have been working for so many different like retailers, and it's just like every day is a constant reminder. It's like I don't want to work with these people. I don't want to help these people. This is not what I like to do. I dread getting up every morning. At one point, I promise I was depressed because there was situations going on in my job that did not serve me whatsoever. And it's just like I could be doing so much more with my life and being actually happy with what I'm doing. So I left. I do have my husband who is super supportive in everything that I want to do. And that did make it easier. So, I'm not telling everybody go and quit your 9 to 5 and do what you want to do, because we all know that's not how bills work. But even if you are in a position that you hate, find an escape plan. Like, get out of there. It's not worth your mental health. And if you know that there's something that you want to do, make strides to do that. What we say before, dream, plan, and execute, child. I could not be in that environment anymore. And so I just started doing what I love, and God opened up these doors for me, and I couldn't be happier.
I share.
What's my ultimate goal? I promise my goal is to give my brothers their first job. I would like them to be able to tap into their creativity. He actually did start doing like spray painting. That's his thing, and he is pretty good at it. Like, sometimes you hype the kids up. You're like, oh yeah, that's so cute. It's really good. So he's back at school now. I've been trying to get the boy to do some more pieces so I can put them on my website for him, just to give him a taste of business. I was like, you're going to pay me because that's how the real world works, But I just really want to show them that they can do whatever it is that they want. Anyone you want to collaborate with? Yeah, you.
Oh, shots fired.
Right. If not you, I really don't have anybody in mind who I'm just go like, ooh, I want to work with you. I have had people reach out to me to collaborate, but I just feel like I have to perfect my craft. Like, I'm not comfortable just joining in with people, and like, because if I ruin your stuff, I don't want you to want to kill me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I like to be very, very comfortable in what it is that I'm doing before I go and venture off to do stuff with other people. So if I'm not comfortable with that person, it's a no. But like you, boo, stop playing with me. Are there any sites to specifically find Black artists like yourself? Honestly, it is some dope communities on social media. Like, I am in Black Girls Craft on Facebook. They are simply amazing. Like, some of the stuff that they do, I'll be like, sis, show me the pointers. Send me the YouTube link. Like, I will pay to watch you do what it is that you do. And they do amazing things, from like paper crafts to building sheds. Like, what y'all doing woodworking? You know what I'm saying? It's like so many different groups. I also am in Black Artists Connected on Facebook too. And those people are amazing. Like if you wanted a picture of Denzell looking just like that right there, it's people in that group who would draw him and you think that he's sitting right in front of your face. So those are just two to start with. And I believe they are on Instagram too. And I would definitely just check out those pages and they'll show you like other artists. Like one girl's name is Tyra Powers. She does like simple but beautiful images of Black women all the time. And it's just gorgeous. Like just go on the pages. You'll see. There's so many people.
Your husband want to know where his cut at, where his money.
It's coming.
I got you. Next time I see you.
Right. You better go somewhere. Is there anything? Okay, cool. Okay.
So, where can the good people of America find you? What's all your information? What's all your handles? Let them know.
You can go onto my website. It's www.artbyshook.com. I'll be uploading some stuff on Monday. This baby has me exhausted, maybe 20 hours at it every day, so I don't post that much anymore. But I am going to be posting some more stuff this coming Monday, and that's artbyshook.com. Ooh, I had a moment. Sorry. But if you want to follow my Instagram, where I just kind of have fun, it's Shook the Artist on Instagram. I was going to do a Facebook. I just didn't get around to finishing it, but just IG for now. IG and my website. Thank you, Megan. Megan went ahead and plugged it for me.
Right. That's a good friend right there.
Okay.
I don't care what they say about her in Southwest. She all right with me.
Don't nobody say nothing about you, Megan.
But definitely appreciate you. This was great. This was a great conversation. Appreciate you taking the time, even though you with child, but you still out here grinding. You still doing it, getting it done, doing some amazing work. So appreciate you. In regards to that, appreciate you always holding me down when I need stuff from you, and I'm bothering you and being one of those clients that you want to fire. So definitely appreciate you. Yeah, this was great. This was dope, and hopefully we can do something together. I don't know in the future, but I look forward to seeing more of your stuff. So
thank you so much.
More power to you.
Thank you. Show your shirt one more time for me.
Here we go.
Stand up, because it was a lot.
It's a little backwards, but from Schoolcraft to Seattle.
Yes, love it. Thank you so much for having me. This was fun.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I appreciate all of y'all. We're going to go ahead and sign off. And I'll see y'all next Friday. We're doing this every Friday. So this is the first one down, and we're going to keep it going for the rest of the year. So I'll see y'all next Friday.
Hey, bye, y'all.
Peace. Thank you.
Niggas skip the ball 'cause we mad at dogs. Snatch the 89 that we pack the drawers and we clap the doors.